Hi, what is software architecture? Is it a pattern? Is it a design? Is it documentation? Or what? Most of on our organization, we interpret this term as differently. In every organization, software architect, technical architect, solution architect, and other architect also performing some different roles. So in this section, in this role, do we really perform what the software architecture in real term define? In 80-70% cases, we are not doing such a role. So, what could be the perfect role? Or who is the software architect? What is the definition of software architect? Nowadays, enterprise architecture is also in boom. So, most of the many organizations, and most of the big companies refer this, right? So, what do you think about software architecture? In my term, it is a communication, collaborations, and design pattern implementation. So in these three four terms, it is not covered whole things. But do you think does this fulfill your requirement? Yes. Why should we hire software architecture? Because we want our project to be executed in some particular way without changing too much after deployment or after go live. So that is our main goal, right? Still, we are not sure, and then we fall down after some time, and then we can blame the architecture is not good or architecture is so and so. If we define such a way, then it could be better. We can make it. But initial stage, we have to define what we expect from software architect. Mostly, we have to give the definitions, we have to give the all the requirement or projects related and whatever the business logic to the software architect. Software architect also cover technical to the solution, but nowadays terms are different. Someone hire only technical architect, someone hire both, someone hire only the web architect or software architect. So these terms are different, depends on the organization and depends on the project's length and project's requirement. But generally, in general speaking, we should get software architect from for our project's execution. If we success in our architect design patterns or whatever solution we included, whatever we have considered like scalability, maintainability, sustainability, reusability. So those are main aspects right behind the scene. Technology, anybody can define it, right? But how this technology will differ and how this technology will sustain in long period of time. And if you change in future, like if you want to change the technology in future to different technology, then will it our architecture will sustain about this? Our architecture will maintain this? Are it capable to handle this change? So change management is also not in terms of the business, in terms of the technology also we require. But nowadays nothing, just to give the requirement to the architect. These are the requirement you have to develop architecture. This is in some level it is okay. But how far we in our main mission, main what is our vision about this, behind this, right? No one can define it in at initial stage. So I am here just saying what is the software architecture does and what is duty, just perform it well. It doesn't matter on what the software is, what the project is. But main concept behind this, as I said, scalability, maintainability, reusability, sustainability. But it should be defined in some particular organized way. Okay, so that's why nowadays the new term comes, the enterprise architecture. In enterprise architecture, there are multiple options, multiple architecture models. It is not a single architecture. It has 7 to 8 models defined already. So let's connect further on my next video and next move to bifurcate what we are doing and what our software architecture term.